Hi, would you love to know how to make the most delicious cheesecake? What about just adding color to a boring room? Or how about just changing your car's flat tire? Well, it's time to get creative and start making it on your own. I'm Shamko and I'll be showing you all the secrets the professionals use to get the job done. Join me here on Making It Myself. Today I'll be doing my patio in the sponge painting technique. This is a really easy and quick decorative finish which adds lovely texture to your walls. Now what's good about it is that if you mess up, it's easy to fix. But before we get started, we need to select the right paint and the right tools for the job. One of the best ways to learn about anything is by asking the professionals directly. This is Michael Babb, technical consultant with Harris Paints. Hi Michael.
Hi Shamko, how are you?
I'm great. Okay, so in terms of my wall surface for outside, what is the perfect paint?
This is our line of emulsion paint, perfect for wall surfaces. We have ranging from satin emulsions, exterior flat emulsion, and interior flat emulsion. Now, since you'll be doing a patio, I'll recommend that you consider our exterior flat emulsion, which will give you more protection to those exterior environments. Also, to consider flat paint as opposed to satin paint for for finish techniques such as sponging. Flat paints will tend to hide the imperfections on the background surface a little bit better than satins would. Satin paint tend to highlight little imperfections from the rendering of the wall surface.
I need the perfect color.
Okay.
So now we're ready to begin sponge painting the patio. Sponge painting is a simple technique where you use a sea sponge to apply the paint instead of a paintbrush. You will need a sea sponge, 2 different paint colors, a bucket of water, tissue paper, a paint tray and paint roller, masking tape, and newspaper. While a regular sponge can be used, it's not ideal because its holes are too close and consistent, not like the sea sponge which has wide and varied holes, best for giving a textured pattern look. Before you paint, it's always best to protect your surfaces. Make sure your wall is free of dust, then begin by applying the base coat. It's best to use a neutral color like whites or grays for this. So once the wall is dry, pour your next color paint into the tray. Spread some tissue paper nearby. Wet the sea sponge and squeeze out the water. Dip the sponge in the paint, wipe it on the tray, and then dab off the excess on the tissue. It's best to start at the top in the corner. Press the sponge into the wall and then press it again nearby, rotating the sponge in different directions. You can overlap the last dab lightly if you wish. This is best because it gives an even coverage pattern. Continue this process until you've covered the wall. Feel free to go over areas with lighter or heavier dabs of paint to create a layered look. To sponge paint in the corners, simply cut a little piece of the sponge and repeat the process. When you're finished, you have a lovely textured sponge painted wall. Quick and easy to do. Join me here next time on Making It Myself.